See how long it takes me to set up. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to set up, y'all. Y'all just got in. If you really rock with the channel and rock with me, everyday people, that's good. You seen what I was doing all day. Now it's time to get to this content. But yo, rock out with me. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to set up. Alright, 1 minute. Me and Reen did this last night. I was telling Reen, I was like, nah, I'm in the groove, bro. It don't take me that long no more. I done mastered this. I was telling that to Reen. I was telling that to Reenie. I was like, yo, I done mastered this, Reenie. La la, look. La la, how long does it take me to set up? Yes, I'm set up, what? 2 minutes? And look, the first 30 seconds, I just took a nice pause. The first 30 seconds, I took a nice pause. I really did, I paused. I was just trying to gather myself. The first 30 seconds, that's a fact. I took a light pause, like, man, I made it in. Look, I got the board over there. Y'all want me to go to the board today? Maybe I will. Because once I get to chopping it out on live stream, I'm gonna get to some things, man. I got a fire topic on the live stream, man. Keyshawn Davis missed weight. Who's the blame? Who's the blame? Who's taking the blame? Who's taking the hit, man? But before I get to that, I wanna get over here. Right? I wanna get over here. I don't like that. What's going on with this song? There we go. There we go. 18 in the building, only one like. Come on, man. You gotta give more likes for the setup, man. This the setup alone. But we ain't getting started on StreamYard just yet. I got some more stuff that I need to get to over here. I'm gonna put some stuff out right now. But how is the content looking now, y'all? How's the content looking, y'all? Talk to me. I'll talk back. Talk to me. Just dropping some of my stuff, man. Right? working over here, y'all. Save that now. I ain't live on StreamYard yet, y'all. I'll let you know when I go live on StreamYard. I'm just putting out some videos right now. Normally I would have had all this taken care of. But you seen I put it down today, man. Right? Hardest working man in showbiz. Not showbiz, it's me. Alright, source experience, man. Bang. We dropped that one. Let me get this one up. This one looks good. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Ooh. I wish they would have gave me the transformer. We'll go with Fred. The B-roll. I like that. There we go. That's cool. Oh yeah, that's a dope vibe right there. Just edit this. Yeah, who's waving my rider now, y'all? And the people that really be out here riding waves, y'all don't even call them out, man. Man, y'all not gonna wanna miss my topic though. My topic is fire. The topic is fire tonight, man. I'm just taking my time, I'm not rushing. Damn, my beard, did I got my brush with me? So I got my brush with me. Damn. Yo, look, I made some money today, y'all. But if y'all want to donate to the channel, feel free to. Y'all can donate to the channel, but I made some money today. You see, I was on that hot box. You make a lot of money on that hot box. Yeah, we about to start cooking in 2 seconds, CW. I'm just adding to some of my videos. I'm about to turn it up on the StreamYard. I'm just getting some of my, I gotta shake the jealous fans, the content crows, the content crabs up. Cause my brand this brand right here will be on ESPN tonight. For all those that always be talking about Viewz, man. Shout out to Troy Isley, Transformer Troy. Now look, I put some of y'all on, right? Yo, I know y'all didn't have the bread, but just think about it now, man. Abdullah Mason is the main event. He wanted 15 racks. I think that was worth it now. He's the headliner. You could have had your brand of business, especially if you're getting money, right? Prime time slot, main event. Nah, these guys don't be getting no money, man. These guys are felonious capers. All right, let's see how that's looking. But I'm gonna turn up on StreamYard, man. What I'm gonna need all my peoples to do, that rock with the channel. Once I go live on StreamYard, I need y'all to share it because I'm gonna drop some real boxing talk. Right? I don't think nobody's really talking about what happened. And, because like I said, we live in a jealous fan zone society, right? But I'm gonna drop some hardcore facts. How these guys be screaming facts. Let's see how I'm looking over here though first. And the phone freezing up in here. Hardest working man in showbiz, man. That's why it's so easy for me to run laps around these dudes, man. These dudes be lazy, bro. They be wanting to be everything, but don't want to leave the confines of their home, right? They don't even want to leave the confines of their home, man. Oh yeah. Just making sure I'm sounding good. All right, that sounds good. All right, make sure those is up. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this playlist. And then we'll get started on StreamYard. Appreciate that light. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Ryan. Don't worry. I'm just setting up. I'm just setting up. I didn't start my StreamYard yet. We got time. It's no rush. We got emotion over here, good brother. It's this. Yo, it's no look. I always said it right. I said I'm gonna walk down and get them all. All right, and that's what I'm doing. I said I was. Hello? No, I'm recording. All right, that's fine. I'm in 7. I'm in number 7. She knows where it's at. All right. All right. Let me see. Did I put this one out yet? No. Let me get this one up too. Coach Reen is coming. Yeah. I thought I was gonna be by myself. All by myself. Coach Reen is coming, man. All by myself. Yeah, I'm having fun with it, man. I'm having fun with it, man. Remember, that was one of the narratives that I was mad, right? Yeah, do I look mad? All by myself, right? That was the crazy narrative, man. Oh, like that one. Damn. I'm just putting out the content now, man. Don't mind me, man. Don't mind me. See, this is what real content creators should do. I get it though. When I'm telling you, when it pertains to the YouTube boxing scene, it's the jealous fan zone capital. That's why guys be so cool to click up in the crab groups, man. Because they really not doing anything, man. It's the comfortability there. See, I make dudes uncomfortable. Boxing becoming a circus. It's been a circus. Where you been at? YouTube is the capital of it. T.O.'s not scared of Haney. Come on, man. That now, bro. Listen to what you just said, man. I know you're a Devin Haney, Bill Haney guy, supporter. Yo, after Devin Haney's last performance, why would any fighter be scared to fight him? Why would any fight? Listen, you're saying circus narratives, brother. I got time today. I didn't even start the show. Ryan Anthony, you're saying circus narratives. Who's scared to fight Devin Haney? When Devin Haney got in the ring and did not want to even fight, really. He was scared to really get hit. So you're telling me guys are scared to fight him now? Come on, man. We got to do better, man. I guess you must listen to those pro Devin Haney channels. Because that narrative does not make sense at all, good brother. But to each his own, I get it. Like I said, you're probably one of those pro Devin Haney program listening channels. All by myself. Right? Yo, Rain gonna come in here and kill the vibes, man. But it is what it is. That's my baby. I love her to death. She's gonna come in here and just kill the vibes. But had I been all by myself, I'm just getting all my Troy Osley joints about. He said it's about not getting hit. Yeah, but you also gotta hit people too, though, right? Right, Ryan? Don't you have to hit people? How many punches did Devin Haney land that fight? How many did he land? How many did he throw? Right? But I get it. Like I said, you are a Devin Haney channel you've been programmed by Devin Haney programmers, pro Devin Haney. You used to come over here respectfully on goofball shit, always talking about Bill Haney, right? So I already know the type of individual that I'm tweaking to right now, you know? But it is what it is. I'm just running it up, y'all. Yo, Reen will be happy when she comes in here. Red or blue? No, I got purple today. I got purple. I got purple. All by myself. I got purple, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I got purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, I didn't post this one. Nah, I'd had to post this one.
Discover the iconic ESPN featured uniform of rising star Troy Isley.
Let me see. Hold on. I had to post that one. I had to. Let me see. That is impossible. Let's look right now. No, I guess I didn't. Which one is this? No. Guess I gotta do that one. It's raining hard out there, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have sworn I did this one. No, I did. This is probably the one I need to do. Alrighty. From the rivers to the sea, Palestine and Pakistan will be free. Okay. All right. I get it. I get it, man. 4 in the building. Y'all been behind the scenes for a while. I've been on for 21 minutes, man. I still haven't started the live stream yet. I'm going to start the live stream in 2 seconds. I'm just trying to get all my Troy Isley videos up. Let me look at my playlist first. All right, Troy Isley's uniform. That's that one. Unbelievable. That's that one. So okay. So it's 3. So which ones do I need to add? I think I need to add. I'm gonna add it anyway. Fuck it. Bang. All right. Just add a new playlist. Right. Share this playlist. Then we're gonna get the cooking. We're gonna get the cooking, man. Cause we on a different wave over here now, y'all. Oh, see, I was trying to wait for Coach Green to get in here before I start the stream. I don't want to be interrupted. And Coach Green is going to come in here and interrupt me. But it is what it is, right? We'll get started on StreamYard too. Ryan, I don't worry about the likes. You know why? Because I think they don't let me get likes, nor do they let me get views. Because they want to try to, how do I say this and be nice? They want to try to mess with my confidence, right? So a lot of times when I go live or I put out content, my content doesn't do well. Like these videos that I just put out right now, they won't do that many views. But the videos when I was paving the road or plowing the road, doing shit like that, thousands of views, likes, everything. In the gym, little snippets of me hitting the speed bag, good views. But when I put out the content that actually spark the mind, to educate, they don't let that get views nor likes. And I think that is because, like I said, if you know the people that are actually and like run YouTube, that quote unquote influencers, they're gatekeepers. They're gatekeepers. It's their job, right? So, but they'll put the content out, similar content, and it'll go up. But I get it now, though. But it still doesn't stop the progress, as you can see. Shaw News LLC, merchandise available. This right here might be my new favorite. I should have wore this one last night with the fatigue outfit that I had on. But you know, it was hot. So I had the summertime joint with the air conditioner in the back. That's what I call it. But we're about to start the show now, y'all. So if you want to come over to StreamYard and be a part of the magic, because the magic is about to happen now. I wanted to do a half hour behind the scenes, right? And I had to get out some of my videos, which I did. And now we are going to start the StreamYard. I'm gonna go with the music. I've been rocking out with the music. So I'm gonna stay consistent with the music. Make the music. All right, we're ready. We are ready. Independently owned and operated. WCS, what's going on? Yes, we are going live now on StreamYard as well. Pull up. We're going to get to the StreamYard. I am about to set it off. Oh, shout out to my cousin. Already liked it on Facebook. Appreciate that, cuz. Already. Good man. Good man. Gave it a like already on Facebook. Didn't even go live yet. But we about to get to it, man. Now, if you are a pro B&B guy, this might hurt your feelings. This is definitely gonna hurt your feelings, right? Man, look at CW already over here, man. That's real support. That is real support right there. CW is already lighting the comments up, man. Appreciate you, soldier. Hello.
Well, what time are you leaving the library? I'm here.
Come outside. Bring her outside. Bring her in. I just started.
She doesn't want to stay at the library.
Well, bring her home and have her.
She can't be home.
No,
by
let her get her game and bring her back down here.
She has her game with her.
Oh,
I told her.
so
She can go inside and play the game.
Yeah, so come inside and play the game.
I don't want to.
Yep.
She says she doesn't want to. She needs to go. I was all the way out east and now had to come back here.
Well, she has to come in. I don't know what she's doing.
I don't want to go.
All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm coming out to get her now.
No.
Yes, I'm back, y'all. So let's get started. All right. So it's raining hard out there. Like you can see, you see I got wet, man. I got wet, man. Yes, top of the afternoon. Happy Saturday. It's fight day. Yes, it is fight day, man. But first, I want to start off and say congratulations to Abdullah Mason. He's now the headliner. Yes, he's headlining this card because Keyshawn Davis missed weight. And that's what we're going to speak on, man. He missed weight. And I want to speak on who's to blame. I'm going to play some content from different people in the game. But what I want to know is who is to blame, right? Is his coaches to blame? The team? Who's to blame on this? Who's taking the blame, man? Anybody want to put a comment out? Who they think is to blame? Who's to blame, man? Right? I'm gonna play some clips of Samson saying that this was unprofessional. Huh? Timothy Bradley. All these guys, man. So who was to blame, right? Now, he's from a decorated team, right? B&B. Bomac. Bomac is one of the top guys in the game, man. Is he to blame? Right? This happened underneath his watch. Who's to blame, y'all? Is anybody talking about that, right? Is anybody to talk about that? He said, I think it's both. There's a lot of people, CW, you're spot on. Well, I'm going to play some of the experts. Promoter Sampson giving his take. I'm going to play Timothy Bradley giving his take. And I'm going to give my take, man. But my take is this, right? Did his team know? All right, come on, we talk boxing, right? He was almost 5 pounds over. He did a whole camp. Who's to blame, y'all? Come on, we talk boxing, right? That's why, with me, I stand out, man. I don't need to link up and click up with guys or do a live stream and be like, yo, come on my panel. For what? For what? Because to me, when I look at all these panels of guys, and a lot of you guys are panel whores. You know what a panel whore is? Somebody that's all over. If I see a guy or a person that's on this panel, that panel, I definitely don't want you on my panel. You're a whore. You ran through, right? Niggas that do that, that's on different panels, you're the worst. You're a brand whore. You ran through. You ran through the YouTube streets, man. But who's to blame, man? Right? Maybe you could pass this on. Share this content to some of those guys over there that always be talking like they know boxing. So it's B&B, the coaches, the does he have a nutritionist, strength conditioning coach? Who's to blame on this, man? 5 pounds is a lot. 4.5. That's a lot. That's a lot of weight, man. But who's to blame for this stuff? Who's to blame? Right? Nobody's talking about that. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to pull up some headers. We'll see what they say, and then we'll go in, right? We'll go in. Let's get shout out to YSM. This is YSM Media's content that the first one I'm going to use. This is the promoter in question of what is his name? Edward De Los Santos, right? I'm gonna pull him up first, right? And I'm gonna see what he had to say, right? Now, apparently they wanted a lot of money to even take the fight, but they were not giving that, and thus the fight is not happening, right? From what I'm hearing, Bob Arum is highly upset, and rightfully so. Right? He said, I see a lot of these dudes, man, they're the worst, bro. They're the worst. They're the worst, man. They sit around and go from channel to channel. They're whores. They're channel whores. They're channel whores, man. That's why I don't even, you see how I keep it, see that, I'm like, I don't even want you niggas fellowship, man. You niggas sit amongst each other with no growth. That's the number one sign right there that you don't support nothing, right? Because if some of these guys that run around from this channel to that channel actually support the content that they're sitting around doing, these guys would be a lot bigger, right? But they're not. A lot of these guys can't even get their channel monetized, man. Right? But they claim nobody watches me. Okay. You keep thinking that. But let's go over here. Like I said, I'm gonna pull up where's my history at? Why is my okay? There goes my history. Let me go to you. That way my history can come up. Yo, these are all the videos that I just dropped too. Where's my what's the name? Damn. No, that's not it. It's supposed to show the videos that I watched. Why is that not showing? I gotta go to my channel, home. Is it here? Where is it, man? this. Damn, I gotta find it, man. I gotta find it. All right, well, I'll just go right here. I'll pull it up over here. But I had it all set up, man. I had it all set up. It was in my history. But YSM, I dropped this one at work. Keyshawn was pump faking. Damn. Let me see. Let me go to his videos. Hopefully he didn't take it down, man. He had Samson, man. Samson was raw and uncut. I think he might have took it down, man. What, y'all see? Here it is right here. This is the first one we're going to get to. Everybody can hear this. Let me know if you can hear it on the back side. This is courtesy of YSM Media. This is his content.
Says, don't get weighed down by travel nonsense. Book with dollar instead.
This is YSM Media.
How's it going, sir? Yeah, not so good. This afternoon, Keyshawn Davis, Space Fighter, Emily Los Santos, this weight by 4.9. Wow.
4.9.
So, what's your thoughts?
First of all, it's irresponsible, it's not unprofessional, it's screaming like one, but it's not. He's supposed to give up the title before this situation. And maybe it's management, it's trainer, it's everybody to blame.
Damn, did you hear that? Let's stop it right there. Let's stop it right there. Spread the source, man. Share the source. Who's to blame? Gotta blame Bomax. So, man, we're gonna get to that, man. You heard what Samson basically said that. He said the management. He said the trainer. So if we blame the trainer, that is Bomac and the team over there, man. That is Bomac and the team over there. Like I said, this right here is gonna shake it up, man. Niggas don't want to talk. These guys sit online and gossip all damn day like bitches. You gossip like bitches, man. Why you not gossiping about this, man? He had a whole camp, man. He had a whole camp. He came in 4.9. That's 5 pounds. So Malik, you was right yesterday. You said 5 pounds. 4.9. Round it off. That's 5 pounds. All right. Yeah, Polo's waiting for all of them. That's a fact. Polo's waiting for all of them. Shout out to him. But yeah, man. Samson said blame Bomac. He said his coach. Yeah. What y'all think, man? He had a full camp, man. He had a full camp. A full camp. He came in 5 pounds over. They didn't know that the week of the fight. Samson also said something else that if he knew he was moving up, and that goes back to what Uncle Jay said, he was pump faking. Why are you even taking this fight at 135? Why? Why you take the fight at 135? See, these are all valid points, right? Let me share this content, man. Because this ain't no room raider boxing talk. Right? Y'all need to hear the spill. Right? Y'all need to hear the spill. Right? Y'all need to hear the spill, man. Who is to blame? And by the way, Edward De Los Santos is getting paid. Edward De Los Santos is getting paid whatever his purse was. So for those of y'all saying, "Oh, he played himself," he's asking for too much money. No, that's what he's supposed to do. I told WCS they was doing that. See, I know the game now, man. I'm a young exec, man. But I know, man. They did what they were supposed to. Like, yo, y'all want this fight that bad? Y'all gotta pay. Y'all gotta pay. But like I said, YouTube boxing don't know nothing about that. YouTube boxing is programmed by guys that sit in rooms. They're fake celebrities. All these, it's smoke and mirrors. YouTube boxing, real talk. But I said to WCS yesterday, I was like, yeah, they probably gonna put the squeeze on, right? I was like, they most likely should. He's 4.5 or 5 pounds over. He gotta pay. Apparently, there's rumors and speculations that they want $500,000 on top of whatever they was being paid, and that's why the fight didn't happen. Now, people was putting this out there that Bob didn't want to pay. No, I don't think it's Bob. It's the fighter. Keyshawn Davis would have had to get that out of his purse. He probably didn't want to give that up, because that's how that works. That's how that works, man. So for the channels and the people out there saying that Bob didn't want to pay, no, it's Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis missed weight, so he has to pay out of his purse, right? Now that he's not fighting, right? Check this out, right? That's the vibes over here, y'all. Now that he's not fighting, because the fight is well, he's not fighting. Abdul's the main event. I bet you he wish he would have gave that 500 racks up if that's what he wanted, right? Because now you're not getting paid nothing. So whatever he was getting paid, he would have just had to give up 500,000. He still would have got paid. Now he doesn't even get paid. So they played it how they needed to play it, man. But let's go back to Samson. How is the content looking now?
In this case, it was all lockdown. And I don't like people. Now we need to negotiate. If the negotiation doesn't go through, who knows what can happen. In the next 2 hours, we find out.
So you didn't know about this ahead of time? Wow. So
Man, did you catch that right there? He said they did not know about this ahead of time. Now, this was prior to fight being called off. Because remember, I broke that down yesterday? He said, not good. So listen, you do have options, Ryan Anthony. Why don't you bounce? Because I don't want you over here, to be honest. I'm going to keep it tall. I don't need you. Do I look like I need you? Real talk. Do I look like I need you to comment? Right? I don't. Look, I'm straight, brother. And in a second, when I start really coming on YouTube, and like the growth, the real life growth, all of you guys that sit on YouTube with no growth or no motion, I don't know what to tell you. You didn't like me before because you claimed that I talked too much and I did all these things. Y'all, you know what it is? Y'all don't like what you do. And you probably was somebody that tried to compete with what I do. And like my homie said, damn, you make it look easy, but they don't understand what I really do. But Samson said they had no clue that he was this big. And well, now Samson, I gotta kind of put you under the microscope now. You're one of the biggest promoters in boxing, especially over there on the PBC side. You have David Benavidez, a lot of fighters underneath your flagship. Now I say that to say this, your guy has missed weight, so you know what a fighter looks like when they're struggling to make weight, right? Is that a fair assessment? Do y'all catch that or not? But I get it though, I get it, man. Keyshawn, irresponsible, big, 5 pounds is a lot. Who's to blame, y'all? Who is to blame? My man over here said Bomac. Well, that's one of his coaches. That's one of his coaches, right? They had a full camp, man. Normally you monitor things like that in the camp. So the weight must have not been coming off, man. His excuse was that he grew out of the weight class. That he grew out of the weight class. That he grew out of the weight class. It's all good, Ryan. See, my thing is this with you and many others. That's why I say my slogan. You do have options, right? If my content is not good, like what you said, and I'm addressing you, right? Why would you come over here? That's my whole thing. Like, there's content creators that I don't fuck with. I don't even watch their shit no more. People send it to me. I snippet grease it. You know, snippet grease it. That's it. Right? But you don't see me in their chats. Why would I pull up over there? Right? That's what I'm saying, right? You do have options. But Samson is spot on right here, man. Pay attention. It's not a long interview.
What would you be, I know you don't want to get into the details, but what would you be looking for in order for this fight to happen?
No, this I need to negotiate. It's nothing, you know. And if it's favorable for my fighter, not only that in the case the win, he be a champion, in the case he lose, to have another opportunity in the close future.
Did you catch that? See? Smart man. You see what he said? These are some of the things that he wanted in the new negotiation of terms. That even if he loses, he has a chance to fight again for the belt. Smart. See, they didn't have the fight, man. So he's now stuck. Didn't I say that this morning? I didn't even get a chance to watch none of this content. But I said that this morning. I said, man, maybe they pulled out because by them pulling out, he's still in line to fight for the belt. He's still in line, right? I was like, that's smart. That's smart. And he got paid, man. Why risk getting beat up, possibly knocked out, and stopped by a much bigger, stronger man? Because Keyshawn Davis is going to be a fucking super middleweight in there, man. A junior middleweight, man. Nobody's talking about that, man. All these guys sit around, they link up, they hook up. They don't want to talk about nothing, man. He said, how old is Keyshawn? How did he grow out the weight class? He's a grown man. I think he's 26. 26. Right? He been fighting at 135 for 4 years. He turned pro at 22. So he might have grown out the weight class, but still, it's like, bro, you just won the title. What was that, February, right? That was February. And I'm about to play Timothy Bradley, CW. I'm about to play Timothy Bradley. All right? We cooking, right? How is the content looking? I appreciate you, CW. Ron, I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate you too. But like I said, if you don't like what I do, you don't have to come over here. Do like the ones that don't like what I do, but try to copy and they watch from the bushes. You feel me? I'm good. Like you don't understand. Like I put out content now just for all of the naysayers, right? Because to be honest, I never wanted to be a content maker. That was never, just like I had to tell Joe Dini this, right? I was like, media was just my introduction. I was like, I seen how the media moved. I was like, I would never play myself and try to be a media person forever. Why? Look, YouTube boxing are media degenerates that don't know how to be media. Right? These are guys that really want to be media, right? But they don't know how to. A lot of them don't have the heart to. And the ones that do try to have the heart to, when they do try to make it happen, it's too much for them. They're not organized. They don't have the structure. And because it's real work with this. When you go to cover a fight, you got to know what you're doing. You watch some of the people that they even put in position they still can't do it because you got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing. And I get it, right? A lot of people, when I first came out, they couldn't understand how I was so naturally talented at doing some of these things. It's because I actually know how to fight. I've been around fighters my whole life. So talking to them is easy. Asking questions is easy. Right? What it is, what it is. He says, Sauce, man, who wins Haney versus Keyshawn if it happens? Devin Haney to me right now, I don't know who he is, bro. I don't look. That guy, the guy that fought Jose Ramirez, he's gonna lose to a lot of guys. I'm gonna just be honest. He's not a confident fighter. These guys that push narratives for him can say whatever they want to say. He's not a confident fighter at all right now. All that Teofimo Lopez is ducking him, and they're like, man, listen, that shit sounds good for you two, but who's ducking a guy that doesn't really have the confidence right now? Who? Right? It is what it is. But let me get over here to Timothy Bradley. Well, now, matter of fact, shout out to Watson. I'll finish this interview.
Update on David Benavidez's next fight, next opponent. Now, it's been looking like it's been difficult to get a quality name in this ring. We've been hearing Colin Smith, Anthony Yard. Which opponent makes the most sense?
Man, shout out to you. Look, they got both of my joints is rocking and rolling. And I'm trying to stay down with the peoples, right? He said, "You right, Sauce, man. Haney looks like a shell of himself. He is, man. He is. But if you sit online and you listen to these guys that are paid by Bill to just put out propaganda, you'd be delusional. Like, they talking about niggas is duck. Yo, bro, nobody is ducking him. Why didn't, yo, look, if he's duck, you see what I put out the other day. I was like, fuck it. Gary Antoine Russell will fight you for $11 million right now and beat you up. He said you was trash. Since Tio doesn't want to fight you, you can't find nobody to fight you. Fight the nigga that said you was trash. He said, don't play with me. Stop playing with me. Shakur's not in his weight class, Ryan Anthony. Like, why would Shakur and him fight? Shakur's at 135. Devin is damn near a welterweight. He's at 144. He's whatever weight that is. He's at 144. He's a tweener, right? Why you even bringing up Shakur? Shakur's a lightweight, 135. You know? Tank another one, 135. These are 135 pounders, man. Devin is 144. 144, a tweener. Right? With no confidence right now. He said, Porky the Pig, right? Nah. He said Haney put on a masterclass performance against Ramirez. Yo, let's talk about that right now, right? How many punches did he throw and land? That's a masterclass performance? That's a masterclass performance? No, that was a fighter that was in there that has good defense. But like his trainer said, we didn't work on that. But maybe he stuck to the game plan his father said. He was running, bro. He did not want to really engage. He did enough to win the fight and win rounds, which is cool as boxing. But if that's what he did, and then you are pushing the narrative that niggas are scared to fight that, this is why YouTube boxing is basura. Trash, man. Yeah, we cooking today. Thank you. Yes, we are. But I'm gonna go over here now to Timothy Bradley, right? We're gonna get Timothy Bradley's take. Tim Bradley. I really wanted to remix some of my videos while I was down here. Oh, he said, Tim Bradley vital, Devin Haney bad. Tells Bill these hands still work. I'll see you on public. Tim Bradley. Hold on, I might have to watch that now, man. Yo, Tim, you gotta stop stealing sauce, man. Yo, what's going on out here? Yo, what's going on out here, man? Yo, what's going on out here? I gotta hold on, man. I gotta watch this one first, man. What is going on out here? What is going on? These heads still work. I'll see. Oh God, what is going on? Man, how is the content looking now, man? Hold up, man. We gotta watch this together, man. We gotta watch this together. This is
I found myself
FightHype.com, man.
I took Purdue Global because
What is going on out here, man? What is really shaking?
On your YouTube page, I know maybe jokingly, but you hinted that you'll come out of retirement. The whole Devin Haney, I know some criticism. I know Bill recently.
I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't have nothing against the Haney's or whatnot, man. I don't have nothing against them. I'm just saying that like this version of Devin is not hard to beat. This form of Devin is I think it's easy. You know, mentally.
Damn, we was just talking about that. Ryan Anthony, did you hear that? That's what I just said. Like, you can't say the man is feared. Like, bro, I just said that. Me and my guy was just talking about that. Bolus, right? I was like, yo, he doesn't look confident. He just, to me, he looks like a shell of himself. Damn, Tim Bradley just said that, man.
Mentally, physically, the way he behaved in his last fight, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, man, I know how to beat Devin. I know what to do against him. You step to him.
That's funny. Tio did like a Twitter space yesterday, and he said that he was talking to Floyd. Floyd said, "Put your high guard up and just walk him down."
Step to him. Come on, man. I'm an analyst, man, but I'm a fighter too.
How do you
Fighter first.
How do you step to a guy that has good mobility, moves around?
Check this out. If I was fighting Devin Haney, you know what I'd do? I'll go out there, I'll buy me a couple of chickens. I'll put them in the chicken coop. Trap. And I'll chase chickens around. If I catch a chicken, I know I'm gonna catch Devin Haney at.
Oh, man, Tim Bradley got jokes. Tim Bradley got jokes. Tim Bradley got jokes. Tim Bradley got jokes. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is hilarious, man. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Yeah, did y'all catch that, man? That is hilarious, man. He said he will, man, but that'll work though, man. You catch a chicken. Man, but he's basically calling Devin chicken. He's basically calling him a chicken, man, but that'll work.
That's the damn show. Now, if I do that for 4 months and I start catching chickens, I'm catching Haney ass. That's for damn sure. That's how I would train for Haney, for sure. Oh, damn, well, Tim ain't doing no boxing training. No, I'm out here trying to catch a chicken. That's what I'm trying to do. Look, whatever you want to say about his last performance, you can say. If you call that boxing, all right, then you can sit there and you can watch that show. I'm not watching that. You know what I'm saying? What type of performance he put on last time? No. I don't want to watch a Haney fight. Bro, I'm here. I'm actually trying to help you, big dog. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to keep it 100 with you and let you know that's not boxing. You know? 2.5 minutes going around the ring like this.
Yo, did y'all hear that? Ron, did you hear that? And somebody let 7-8 know that. You heard he just said 2.5 minutes going around the ring like this? It ain't. That's why I just said, yo, how many punches did he throw? How many punches did he land? But when Shakur did it, he ran, they said, man. And Shakur had a broke hand. And Shakur had a broke hand. Right? But he ran. Like, we gotta make this make sense, man. We gotta make this make sense, man.
Bro, you should have seen your eyes. Your eyes were just damn big, bro. They was like, Coke bottles, some days was huge. Scared as hell.
Yo, Tim is violating. Yo, I see why they put the. Oh man. See, shout out to Fight Hype. Doc. See, certain channels, right? Fight Hype is a big platform. They're gonna get this content, man. Yo, he's violating right now. Crazy. But he's not violating. You know why this is being done? You know why this is being done? It's because of all the bullshit narratives that Bill Haney has the YouTube boxing crash dummy community putting out. See, you YouTubers, aka Jealous Fan Zone, community, are the reason why they are violating them right now. And they're speaking on him like this. Because he does not look like the narratives that are being portrayed on him from no God. He doesn't look like a conqueror. He's not somebody that nobody wants to fight. They're ducking him, they're scared. No, that's not it right now, man.
And you know, it's Tim, he got PTSD. Tim, he got PTSD from Garcia. Shit, you don't think I had PTSD from fucking Ruzan or Biden?
Facts. The Siberian Russian, he fucked him up. That shit's real. Remember, I talk about that, man. I be telling guys this shit, man. Like I said, it's cool when they do it. Shout out to Tim Bradley for being accurate and spot on. When you get beat up, right? And I remember saying this about Josue Vargas. He got knocked out by Cepeda. We was on that fight call with him. And I was like, yo, he's done. I was like, why you say that? I was like, yo, every time he gets hit hard now, he's gonna go into shell shock. Wow. PTSD, Tim Bradley called it. Josue Vargas fought a journeyman fighter from West Virginia called the Lone Wolf, white boy. Yo, he knocked him out. He stopped him. Josue Vargas has since been cut by Top Rank, but he got stopped by a journeyman. Because when he got hit again hard, he went in a shell shock. Y'all. He went in the shell shock. PTSD, Timothy Bradley calls it. But these are facts, man. These are facts. CW said facts. He said Stevenson's whole arm. Hold on. Yo, look. Yo, my wife keeps texting me. She wants to go do Uber, man. She's killing my flow. I told her to drop Rain off down here. Rain doesn't want to come down here. All right, so let me try to hurry up. I want to play the other Tim Bradley video though, man. I gotta get to that one.
You was out a whole year in somebody. I was only out 8 months. Came back, fought against Marquez. Yeah. A way better fighter. A legend in the game. Way better fighter than a freaking Ramirez, who at this point is the twilight of his career. You know what I'm saying? And I fought a smart fight, a boxing fight, without all this running around the ring like this, bro. So look, I'm trying to help you, man. Everybody think that I'm the problem. I'm not the problem, man. I'm actually the solution. I'm the solution. Get your mind right, Devin. Pops, I see you. I see you. I ain't got no problem with you. But I'll tell you this: the problem that I do have is, with a lot of these fighters, they speak for their sons. Your son ain't no boy no more. They'll speak for himself. That's just it. Yeah, I gotta start doing this, man. You know, because a lot of these fathers, they be cashing checks that they can't even cash. They can't even cash. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, y'all look at me, y'all see me as a fat guy, right? These hands, these motherfuckers still work, bro. I'm still old. I'm 40, what? 40? Gonna be 42? But they still work, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look.
Yo, that nigga's Yo, Tim be watching the sauce, man. Yo, Tim be watching the sauce, man. Yo, Tim said his hair still work, man. Yo, see, Tim knows a lot of these niggas that sit on YouTube, y'all can't fight, man. Y'all not like that, man. And a lot of y'all just, you know it, man. You talk crazy. See, y'all want me to be like y'all, but I'll be like, yo, pull up, and I'll show you that I'm not like y'all. But y'all get the picture, though. But let me I gotta play the other Tim Bradley video, man. The other one is what I really want to get to, man. This one was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. I gotta get to the other one, man. Because I've been here over an hour. This one right here. This is about Keyshawn Davis. Let's not lose sight of that. Who's to blame? A lot of y'all don't want to. Well, my man said Bo Mac, the team. I agree. The CW said that as well. Well, let's get to Bradley over here, man. This is another Fight Hype video.
Do you have a car? Do you have a clean driver's record? Did you know that you could pay as low as $39 a month in car insurance? How might you ask? It's super easy. Click below, enter your zip code, tell us.
Yeah, share the content, smash the like button, we cooking. You know, you do have options, man.
All right, Ron Good on FightHype.com. Here with Hall of Fame Tim Bradley. I know there's a lot of controversy, still things being worked out. Keyshawn coming in overweight. Dos Santos and Keyshawn fight still kind of in jeopardy just a little bit. What's your thoughts overall on the whole situation?
I just think it's kind of ironic that the last time we was here was the other way around. Yeah. That's pretty fucking ironic, and he wasn't happy about it at all. You know, he was not happy about it, and you know, he got extra money and he took the fight. You know, Keyshawn came through with his deal, even though he was on the other end of it. Now, let's see if Dos Santos takes the fight, but you know, look, I'm a fighter, I understand. You know, let's say if we give him the benefit of the doubt, he tried to make the weight. It's all this in the third, right? That's bullshit. You on the other side, that's bullshit. You trying to make the weight. Why you signed a contract for 135 and put your title on the line if you knew you weren't gonna make the weight to begin?
Damn. What y'all thoughts on that, man? What y'all thoughts on that, man? That's why I said, who's to blame, man? This dude took a fight, signed a contract, and then said he grew out the weight class, man. And you knew you wasn't even gonna try to make the weight. You didn't even attempt to, right? 5 pounds over there, he didn't even attempt to drop the weight, man. Who's to blame, man? It's Saturday, man. Don't do a fight party later on for 5 or 6 hours and all that, right? Who's to blame, man? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? Now y'all mad at Apple for taking his bread and running, right? Evan got paid, man. I know they were talking about Evan wasn't gonna get paid if he ain't what? Listen, when Keyshawn missed weight, Evan didn't have to do nothing. He didn't, yeah, everybody mad at Edwin, right? No, be mad at Keyshawn. Be mad at whoever you want to blame with Keyshawn's team. That's who you be mad at. If Keyshawn really wanted to fight, he should have gave that man whatever he asked for, right? And I'm not, you do have options, but you breached the contract. You didn't come in at the weight the contract was under. So now when they go back to negotiate, to me, and I'm young in the game, but I'm cooking right now. That's why I told Ryan Anthony, I can give a fuck if you like my content or not. Because I'm doing other things right now. And I'm hot. Right? But I would have been like Edward De Los Santos' team. Word. And shout out to my boy Bolas, right? Bolas said it too. Yo, we need this, we need that. All this, because these are the new terms for the fight. These are the new terms. Word. Well, we're not fighting. And that's what happened. And that's what happened. But everybody, who's to blame though, man? Let's get back to Desert. Oh, Desi.
You knew you were struggling to make the weight to begin with. So that's what I would say. In return, is that it's bullshit. It's very unprofessional. You're supposed to make that weight. Period. Hands down. I don't give a damn. You're supposed. Hey, if you crawling on all fours to the scale, then I'm saying.
Damn. So he's supposed to make that weight. Didn't Terrence kind of say that too? Terrence Crawford kind of threw him under the bus. I'm not gonna play Terrence Crawford's thing because I think I did it yesterday. But Terrence said, "Yo, I never miss weight, even when it was tough." Right? But that's a bad look for their team, right? Who's his coaches, man? Who's his coaches? They had a full camp out there in Vegas, man. He got a lot of content now, man. So he wasn't close to making weight. It's a bad look, man. That's a bad look, man.
Yeah, he tried to make the weight, but it was too much for him. But he wasn't crawling on the scales at all. At all. So, like, look, say what you want to say. I have my opinion about it. Some fighters, quote unquote, grow out of weights, and that does happen. They grow out of the weight class, absolutely, for sure. He is a big 135 pounder, and he has been at 135 his entire career. However, he's been busy. He's been busy. It's not like he's been sitting for 2 years. He's been busy. This is his third fight this year. So he's kind of ran camp into camp into camp. So he should have been able to make that weight or even come closer to that weight. 4 pounds? That's an embarrassment, man. 1 pound, I can understand. I can understand some ounces. Maybe even 2 pounds. But 3, 4 pounds and up, man, no, bruh. That's not professional at all. And it's wrong.
It's not professional at all, man. Damn, Timothy Bradley, man. See, that's why sometimes you gotta let the guys, right? Not the haters, because you know, if you're a YouTuber or you're somebody like me, they said I was a hater, I was mad, right? Well, so you let the guys say it, and then you kick your sauce on it. So I guess Timothy Bradley's hating now too. He's a Hall of Famer, former world champion. He did it. That's why I say what I say. It's cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it, right? Now he's supposed to get his bag, but that's business. He's supposed to. I wish he would have got everything he asked for, right? That's why I did this live to show that everybody's mad at him for not taking a fight. No, be mad at Keyshawn Davis. If Keyshawn Davis really wanted to fight him and he missed weight, you got to get that man what he wants now. Well, that's, you know, shout out to Sampson and his team. They negotiate like sauce. Well, they negotiate better than me because they've been in the game longer than me. But that's the same thing I would have did as a representative of a fighter, you know. But like I always say, you do have options. Word. He said, Bowman can't make Keyshawn do nothing. It's up to Keyshawn. Yeah, but the CW, they're a team. Bowman can't make him do nothing, but Bowman is there. That's his coach. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. Right? That's what coaches do, CW. They knew coming into Virginia or whenever, they monitoring the weight, man. He can't just slide up out of here. My guy Bolus was right. He said, Bolus said, blame Bomac. Yo, listen, look, that happened underneath his watch, right? That happened underneath his watch. He's spot on too. He's spot on too. Well, that happened underneath his watch. These niggas want to give, look, when a fighter is successful, right? When a fighter does this guy in the title, coach gets a lot of credit. When a fighter misses weight, it gotta be the same way. This is about Bomac can't motivate Keyshawn. It ain't about motivating him, CW. It's about what happened on his watch. What happened on his watch? They had an 8-week camp. They had an 8-week camp, or whatever, how many week camp. He came in 5 pounds over. That just lets you know how big he had to be the whole camp. 5 pounds is big, man. 5 pounds is big, man. Yo, the week of the fight, 5 pounds, he was 5 pounds over. So what you think he was, today is the 7th. What you think he was looking like May 31st? Huh? Homo? Right? He said, no, I blame both. It's all of them. He said, yeah, that's his team, and Bomac is to blame too. Facts, man. That's all I wanted to point out, man. I know this live is going to get a lot of people upset, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. When Jahad missed weight, they was all mad at all of us, right? I remember they was mad. I was like, yo, he had a growth spurt. He's nice. Yeah, they didn't want to hear it. You know the only person, and shout out, let me put his picture up there. The only person, that's why I respect the OG in the game. And I made this picture and I kept it up here. The only person that gave the flowers, right? See this man right here? That's Al Mitchell. When Jahad missed weight, that nigga Al Mitchell pulled me to the side and was like, yo, he's 19 years old, right? He said he's 19. He came in the game at 17 as a welterweight. You don't think he grew in 2 years? He's still growing. He might not be, what's his name, when he's 20. And look, what is Jahad campaigning at right now? Middleweight. But Al Mitchell dropped that gem on me and told me that. Like, yo, they mad. Like, you tried everything you could do for him to cut that weight. He's a growing kid. He's a growing kid. But they was mad. Mad, unprofessional. He's unprofessional. I get it. So let's see how this stays with Keyshawn now. How long will this stay on Keyshawn's jacket? Is my whole thing. But it's cool when they do it. But man, that was Timothy Bradley getting at him, man. But how is the content looking now? Look, I'm about to wrap it up. I've been on for an hour and 23 minutes, technically. Only an hour or 50 minutes over here. But I started the behind the scenes up an hour and 23 minutes ago. I need to go eat, man. I didn't eat all day. You see me, y'all powered through this with these are the voodoo pretzels right here. Look, I was on my, hold on. Let me fix the camera so you can see that. I was on my fight week mode, right? Now, for those of y'all that cover fights, when you are out there, you don't have time to sit down and get a big meal and all that. You gotta have, whatever, cashews, beef jerky, stuff on the go, because you're constantly moving. That's how I was today, man. Earlier I was, on the box. But look, shout out to 7-Eleven. It says 7-Eleven promotions over here. We do things. Well, salute to everybody that came through. I'm back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's an easier day for me. It ain't gonna be one of these days that you've seen I had today. Tomorrow I will be just at the parade, blocking off the road, so that's an easy day. But today I was actually in the field. I was looking for some of you street niggas, man. You niggas that say you be in the streets. Yeah, I'm a street nigga. You a street sucker. You know the vibes, man. All these street niggas that be on YouTube boxing, right? This is for y'all, man. If you a real street nigga and you on YouTube boxing, go back outside, nigga. Cause all the street niggas I know, they outside, man. They not online talking about what they used to be, right? They outside, nigga. I seen some of them today, they saluted me. But they know the vibes. It be the so-called street niggas that be online that be wanting to talk greasy on my name and my brand, but you online like a bitch, nigga. Come outside, man. The real street niggas said they ain't seen you outside, man. Cause they outside. Street niggas is outside, man, trying to make it happen. Or the other ones are in jail, or the other ones are dead. But you just an online sucker, jealous jellyfish. Yeah, I'm cooking right now. And if the shoe fits, wear it. If you a street nigga that all you do is sit online, are you really a street nigga or you just a sideline sucker? Yes, the Puerto Rican Day Parade is tomorrow. It is. It is. Beautiful, beautiful. It's gonna be crazy out there. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the content. I'm not gonna do a fight party. I'm gonna just watch the fight. Once again, shout out to Transformer Troy Osley, donning the sauce, right? Y'all didn't see that though, right? But you know what? Since y'all didn't see it, I'm gonna close with that, right? Oh my God. Transformer Troy Osley. So now you can say, I know you guys were always saying that I was riding Jahad Tucker's wave, right? So now, say that I'm riding Transformer Troy Osley's wave, right? Tell me I'm riding his wave now, since.
Discover Transformer Troy's growth and ESPN feature with Media Marketing Insights.
We'll come back over to the YouTube in a second. I want you guys to see this. This is growth, man. This is growth. Yeah. This is growth. Yeah, so tell me that I'm riding his wave now, man. Right? Yeah. This is actual growth right here, right? Because this isn't Jahad Tucker, y'all. This is Transformer Troy Osley, right? And if you can pay attention right here, this is Troy Osley's uniform, right? This is Troy Osley's page. Are y'all watching this? Y'all see this, right? I'm gonna blow it all the way up so y'all can see it. I'm gonna put right down here and get out the way. As you can see, this is Troy Osley's page. I'm gonna let you guys see this too. I'm gonna show you guys this too, man. Yes, I'm gonna show it to you guys too. Look, once again. See, I got the board up. We put on classes in here, man. This is the fly uniform. They hooked him up. This is his uniform. I'm not gonna let the music play, but as you can see, Troy Osley's uniform. This guy right here did it for him. Sadon, right? Look at the uniform, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, the haters had to slide up out of here. They had to. Look at the uniform. They had to. It's too much motion. Alright. As seen on ESPN. Oh, there it is right there. I'm gonna stop it even closer for y'all, man. Freeze it. What's that? What's that, man? What's that, man? What's that? What's that? I want to talk about my views. Freeze it. What's that? What's that, man? Y'all see that? Y'all see that, man? What's that, man? ESPN. Shout out to Transformer Troy Osley. And once again, if you have a brand of business, facts. You have a brand of business on the big screen, right? You trying to bust a move? Holler at me, man. You know we do some things over here. Media marketing agent, man. Channels box.
Join me to witness Transformer Troy Osley's remarkable transformation and genuine growth.
We'll come back over to the YouTube in a second. But I want you guys to see that. Yes, they go to the board right there, man. Whenever I do my media marketing seminar classes, right? That's the board right there, man. See the board? We really work over here, man. So holla at me, man. We really trying to do some things. No Jealous Fan Zone Inc. Shanu's Boxing. Serious inquiries only though, but that's the board right there. Right? That's the board. That's the board, man. But how is the content looking now, man? Huh? How we looking now, man?
Pay attention right here. This is Troy Isaac's uniform. Right? This is Troy Isaac's page. Y'all watching this? Y'all see this, right?
See, I gotta let this play, right?
Pay attention right here.
Because YouTube won't let it play. Right? YouTube won't let it play. And the jealous fan zones act like they don't see it. And then when I talk about it, they be mad when I speak on my experiences. But these are my experiences. Troy Isaac will be fighting tonight in Norfolk, VA. Right? Now it's cool when they do it.
Discover the iconic ESPN featured uniform of rising star Troy Isley.
Not bad for the views, right?
This guy right here did it for him. Sadon, right? Look at the uniform, y'all. Pay attention.
Not bad for the views, huh?
Pay attention. Yeah,
Serious inquiries only, though, y'all.
look at the uniform, y'all. All right. Like I seen on ESPN. Oh, there it
No jealous fan zone, y'all.
is. Stop it even closer for y'all, man. Freeze it. What's that? Freeze it. What's that, man? Zoom in on that, man. 'Cause these guys love to talk about my views. Freeze it. What's that right there?
Smash the like button, man. Put sauce in the chat if you ain't a hater.
I seen on
Because that's gonna be on ESPN tonight. Sauce.
have a brand, a business, an LLC, and you trying to get on a big screen, right? You trying to bust a move, holla at me, man. You know, we do some things over here. Media marketing agent, man.
Media marketing agent, man.
What is that?
And shout out to all the guys that attempted to disrespect my title and disrespect the things that I do, but still try to copy, but you don't have no motion. All you have is jealous gatherings of niggas with nothing going on.
Look at that.
Nothing going on, man.
Looks like
So who's really toxic? Who's really mad? Huh? Who's really mad? Who's really toxic? Who is really doing smoke and mirrors? And who's really doing things in real life,
let
man?
me know. Somebody let me know.
Huh?
Somebody let me know, man. Oh man, somebody let me know. Did that look alike?
Yeah. Did it look alike?
Shout out to Troy Isley, man. That is history for me. Another future world champion, dawning the sauce match. Man, that was dope, man. That was dope. But as you can see, you see Troy Isley's uniform. This guy right here did it for him. Sadon.
Yes, man. But that's enough. That's enough for the sauce, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content. Appreciate that, CW. See, I said, didn't I tell you, CW? I said, major announcement, right? Yeah, look, I said, major announcement, right? Did I tell you? I said, y'all have a major announcement in a couple of weeks. I said, fuck it. I'm not even going to make it. I'll just show it. Major announcement. Yeah, these guys sit online and talk about people. Yeah, they sit online and talk about people. We just, the news, by Star News, man. Tell your favorite content creator, man. Step their emotion up, man. I don't care about your views, man. I care about my vision, man. Right? You're a jealous hater. And if you see me and you want to get active, bust a move, man. Don't sit online and talk about me in your little hate groups and jealous groups. Get active. Get active. You're a street nigga, right? Get active, nigga. Word. Get active. Get active, nigga. Straight like that. That's how I'm carrying it too. I will pull that thing out right now. But you niggas running telling. I'll just pull it out when I catch you. Word. And I'll be like, yo, what's up? Huh? What's up? Huh? What's all that shit you was talking, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you like that, right? You a street nigga, right? You like that, right? Yeah, you a street nigga, right? You like that, right? But how is my content looking now? Growth over gimmicks, views, vision. How is my content looking now? Views, vision, views, vision. How is my content looking now? Views, vision. You just a jealous ass fan, sideline sucker. You been a square. I thought I was a square. Nah, my circle runs circles around your circle. Cause all you do is stay in the crib. Huh? Come outside, street nigga. Street sucker. You a street sucker, nigga. You a street sucker. Mad at the real players in the game. But hey, what do I know?
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You should miss anything he puts on here.
Appreciate you, Shaq. You know the vibe.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twin from the Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibe.